Is acting in good faith one of your life beliefs? Something that you believe in your life and in other people's lives that people should do. Act in good faith. It's our idiom for today for Supersize Your Business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2108 of What You Up To Now, documenting my journey online, primarily online, as I transitioned in, 2017, following my divorce, from the offline brick and mortar world to the online world. And then with the pandemic and everything and all the craziness of 2020, I always knew, but I realized that I wanted to have my feet in both worlds, the online and the offline world. So I do. Today, our idiom again was to act in good faith. And I talked about what acting in good faith means to me. And what I like about having my own little segment and sharing idioms is I get to share my experiences and what the idiom means to me and what has happened to me based on a particular idiom that we're talking about, what it is, where it came from, and then how we can use it to build and grow and supersize our business. And over the literal 5 decades I've been involved in businesses, it's actually literally 5 decades this year. I started my first business when I was 13, and with my sisters, and my dad helped us, of course, because I was 13 and couldn't drive, to have an ice business. And I learned a lot from that, a lot of what's right, what's not right, how to make things right, how to make sure we're serving our customers well. And bottom line, I learned really early on that our intentions, our motivations, our drivers need to be in good faith, right? We need to be treating people the way we want to be treated. We need to share our expectations. We need to have honest belief and an honest purpose for doing the things that we do, both in our businesses and in our life as a whole, in our relationships, in everything that we do. And everything that we do shows the world exactly who we are. And I've learned this lesson several times this year, and I'm not sure why it hasn't been my personal experiences, but people that I know or that are close to me in some circumstances have been involved in situations this year that have really brought this message home, that what you put out into the world is what you get back. That if you lie, you're going to get caught in a lie. If you be yourself, be true, be the best human being you can be, and always be becoming a better version of yourself. I like Harry Potter, obviously, so what pops into my head whenever I think about this topic is truth will out. The truth, and not a convoluted, manipulated version of the truth or the media or all the nonsense that's going on in our world. And I think that's why this is popping up so much this year, is there is so much misinformation, lies, and manipulation going on in the world that people are confused. When they see our leaders getting away with literally crimes and people getting away with crimes because there's no one holding them accountable in certain municipalities and states because they're running amok, that we start to lose hope. But we have to always remember that if we act in good faith, if we do what's right, if we set the example, if we be who we're proud of being, we can look at ourselves in the mirror. We talked about that a while ago, and know that we're doing the best we can with what we've got right now. We are treating people the way we want to be treated. We are acting in good faith. We are honest and having integrity. Because guess what? Bottom line is we are the ones that have to look ourselves in the mirror. We are the ones that have to be able to sleep at night because we know we've done the right thing, even if other people don't know it. I'm a big believer in you do the right thing all the time and you don't brag about it. You don't have to tell everybody that you did the right thing. The world and the universe know if you act with integrity and do the right thing. So, faithful performance of our duties, meaning you do what you say you're going to do. You show up when you're supposed to. You do what you say you're going to do. You do the best you can with what you've got at the given time with respect to skills and resources, etc. So I like to be able to pontificate about certain topics that are strong beliefs of mine. And one of mine is that you do unto others like you would expect to be done unto you. So had a couple example, another example just this week of this whole cancel culture, people trying to destroy other people by creating a lie and manipulating things. And it was really scary because it threatened this person's livelihood, the person I know's livelihood. And the story spread like all over the place in this particular industry. And it was a lie. was fabricated on a lie. So we always need to be aware and be careful of social media, spreading information, whether we know it's true or not, realizing that social media and what people post is one little teeny weeny segment and minutia. It's like looking at 1 second in someone's life. The time you screamed at your spouse or your kid because they were in danger, whatever, and somebody got that on video, whatever it is, people are using things for their own agenda, and that is not in good faith, right? So we need to remember that we use everything to make the world a better place, not to harm anyone or to make the world a worse place, you know. And frankly, I always ask myself, who am I to judge? Who am I to comment? And I still comment on stuff, right? Especially things that trigger a strong emotional event in me or a strong emotion in me. Those are the things that we're attracted to and we make comments on. Anyway, I'm digressing. So today we're talking about, in this year's annual challenge, the Get Up and Go annual challenge, we're looking at summarizing in our overall things that we've talked about so far. And today we're talking about life beliefs and what's the difference between thoughts and beliefs. Yesterday we talked about life thoughts. What do we think about life? And beliefs are things that become actually part of our identity because they're thoughts we think a lot, often, over and over and over again. Frequently thinking them, that builds strength and adds power to a thought that turns it into a belief. Or if we are thinking or experiencing something when we have a strong emotional, either positive or negative experience, those get linked up, and then our subconscious says, ooh, let's add more ammunition to this belief as soon as it's a teeny tiny belief, and then it looks for all of the evidence that this is true for us, and it becomes part of identity. So tomorrow we're going to talk about how to deal with conflicting, if you don't like the term limited beliefs or limiting beliefs, but they really do limit us if they are conflicting, because when it comes time to make a choice or a decision, we have beliefs that are on one side of something and beliefs on the other, and they butt heads, and whichever belief is stronger wins what we will or will not do, how we'll act, or what we'll say, etc. So that's what I'm working on today. Granddaughter day today, but if I can help you, hit me up, ask a question. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.